Gemini, it is not chance, it is not coincidence, it is not an accident that you are here. You have been called, summoned by invisible forces that have whispered in your ear in dreams and silences. Destiny has brought you to this message because today your spirit needed to hear the truth that the cards and the stars have kept for you. Like a river that finds its course after being lost among stones and weeds, you too are being led to the exact place where you were meant to arrive. This message was not sought by you. It was the one that found you, and now that it is before you, you cannot deny it. You cannot run away from the sign. The universe chose this moment because your soul is already prepared to receive what in other times you would not have been able to endure. You are Gemini, traveler of two worlds, walker between light and shadow, messenger of the invisible and the tangible. Inside you dwell voices that sometimes contradict each other, but also give you the strength to see what others cannot see. You have felt chains that tighten, but also glimpsed doors that open toward freedom. And today, the cards unfold before you, not to warn you of what you already know, but to confirm what your heart had already intuited. Do you feel it? It is the echo of truth resonating within you. Listen carefully. There is a warning, a veil being lifted to show you what was hidden. The cards speak to me of enemies disguised as friends, of smiles that in reality hide knives. Not everyone who says they are by your side wishes you well. Some feed on your energy, on your light, and prefer to see you chained to fear rather than flying free. Who are they? You know, because your intuition had already told you. Do not ignore the signs, that discomfort, that evasive glance, that word disguised as praise. These are all clues that the universe gave you and that are now confirmed in this reading. But do not fear, for divine justice is on your side. What was done in the dark will be revealed under the light of the sun. Those who tried to stop you with envy, lies, or deceit will fall under the weight of their own actions. Remember this: nothing remains hidden forever. Everything born in shadow must be exposed to the clarity of day. And this is your promise. Balance returns, the scales tilt in your favor, and even if they try to divert you from your path, your mission is greater than any human obstacle. I feel the call to repeat to you a decree that you must keep as fire in your mouth, as a sword in your spirit. I claim my freedom, I claim my destiny, I claim my victory. Repeat it now, whisper it 3 times if you can, because each word is a pact with your higher self. This decree is not just a phrase. It is a key that opens closed doors and breaks invisible chains. Remember it again whenever you feel doubt, when fear tries to make you forget who you truly are. And listen well. Your path is marked by trials, but also by rewards that multiply. In love, the stars show me turbulences you have already lived, wounds that are not yet fully healed. But here is the revelation. What seemed like loss was in fact purification. Destiny cleared your path of what was not authentic, so that now the true, the profound, and the eternal may enter your life. Are you willing to open your heart again, Gemini? Are you ready to love without fear, knowing that the universe does not make mistakes? In money and work, your sign is surrounded by energies of movement. There will be changes, unexpected turns that at first may confuse you, but behind them comes abundance. I see contracts being signed, opportunities arriving in surprising ways, people approaching you because they recognize your talent, your ability, your brilliance. Do not doubt yourself. Do not question your worth. The universe needs your voice, your agile mind, and your creativity. This is a time when prosperity begins to manifest, but only if you are willing to trust yourself and leave doubt behind. There is a color that vibrates with your energy this season. Deep blue, the color of the night sky where the stars that guide travelers shine. Wear this color, surround yourself with it, because it will activate your intuition and remind you that you are not alone, that higher forces walk with you. And listen to the numbers that resonate in your destiny. 3, 7, and 21. Do not ignore them, for they will come to you in signs, in clocks, in documents, in dreams. When they appear, you will know you are on the right path, that the universe speaks to you in secret codes. Now, before continuing to reveal what comes next, do something important. Write in the comments this phrase as a decree and as a way to declare your commitment to transformation. I am ready to receive divine justice and open myself to abundance. Write it. Let your fingers materialize it in words, because by doing so you will be sealing a pact with your own soul. And as you do it, listen to this invitation that is not mere coincidence. If you feel that this message has reached you as a revelation, as a call from destiny, thank the universe with a simple yet powerful gesture. Give this message a like, because that act is a way of saying, yes, I am ready to open up. I am ready to receive more signs. I am ready to allow abundance to flow into my life. It is not just supporting this channel, it is a commitment to yourself. It is declaring that you will no longer close your eyes to the sacred guidance that is seeking you. And remember, I claim my freedom, I claim my destiny, I claim my victory. You have felt, Gemini, that life sometimes places you before mirrors you do not want to look into. The stars show me that you have fled from certain truths, that you have tried to silence inner voices that cry out for freedom. But listen, you cannot cover the sun with a finger. You cannot hide what has already been revealed inside you. Today the wheel of destiny turns and places you at a point of decision. Will you continue carrying chains that do not belong to you, chains placed by others, or will you raise your voice and claim the life you truly deserve? This is the great question that resonates in the cards, and you already know the answer. The tarot shows me the card of the reversed moon, a sign of deceptions, of secrets kept in the shadows. It is no coincidence that it has appeared in your reading. It is the confirmation that around you there are still masks, people who do not show their true face. But do not fear, for your intuition will be like a torch in the darkness, illuminating what seemed hidden. Pay attention to dreams, to signs, to casual conversations that in reality bring veiled messages. The universe will speak to you in whispers, in symbols, in coincidences that are not coincidences. The hidden enemy is not always another. Sometimes it is the voice of doubt within you, the one that repeats that you cannot, that you do not deserve, that it is not the right time. How many times have you postponed your plans for listening to that voice? How many opportunities did you let slip away because you believed you were not ready? That voice is an inherited shadow, an echo of fears that are not yours but that stayed with you. Today you must recognize it, face it, and free yourself from it. Because the true enemy is not outside. It is in the invisible chains you yourself accepted to carry. Destiny shows me that it is no longer time to go back. Divine justice is in motion, and no one can stop it. The cards announce that the masks will fall, that the truths will come to light, that everything that was attempted to be hidden will be exposed. And you, Gemini, will witness how the universe balances what once seemed unjust. Divine justice does not always arrive at the moment we expect, but it arrives at the perfect instant. Do not forget, God's timing never fails, and though today you may not fully understand, soon you will see that every wound, every loss, and every betrayal had a purpose, to teach you to trust only in the eternal. Repeat with me, with faith and firmness, I claim my freedom, I claim my destiny, I claim my victory. This is your shield, this is your decree, this is your banner in the midst of the spiritual battle you are fighting. Now, let us speak of what is to come, because although there is warning, there is also promise. In love, the wheel begins to turn in your favor. I feel the arrival of a renewing energy, someone entering with strength, with authenticity, with a sincere desire to share, not to steal your peace. If you are alone, prepare yourself. This encounter will be like a lightning bolt that illuminates the night, unexpected, but destined. If you already have a partner, a cycle of renewal opens, of healing past wounds and building something more solid. Do not be surprised if love comes wrapped in trials, because those trials will be the confirmation that it is real, that it is not a passing illusion, but a lasting foundation. In finances, prosperity knocks at your door. But listen carefully. It will not be an easy gift, but the fruit of your effort, your constancy, and your capacity to reinvent yourself. New opportunities are coming, and some will be so disguised that you might ignore them if you are not paying attention. Do not say, "This is not for me," because what seems small today will be great tomorrow. A project that seemed insignificant may become your source of abundance. An idea forgotten may transform into a prosperous business. Stay alert, Gemini, for abundance is already walking toward you, but it waits for you to walk toward it too. Work is moving, and with it comes recognition you did not expect. You may face resistance from those who cannot stand to see your shine, but remember, the sun does not ask permission to rise, it simply does. Be the sun in your environment. Illuminate even when others want to cloud your light. Your spiritual energy is at a high point. The guides, the angels, and the ancestral forces are closer to you than ever. Do not ignore them. They manifest in synchronicities, in feathers you find, in songs that come at the exact moment, in words someone says that seem directed straight to you. Be grateful for those signs, because they are the confirmation that you are not alone, that the universe supports you. The color that vibrates with you in this stage is gold. The shine of gold not only symbolizes material wealth but also spiritual wealth, illumination, clarity. Surround yourself with this color, whether in objects, accessories, or meditations, because it will open your paths to abundance. The numbers that mark your destiny in this cycle are 5, 11, and 44. When you see them, stop for a moment, breathe deeply, and say within yourself, "I am on the right path, the universe guides me." Those numbers will not appear by chance. They are sacred codes that the cosmos uses to confirm that you are aligned with your purpose. It is time to seal a pact with yourself. Write in the comments this phrase, as an act of faith and as a declaration before the universe. I accept divine justice in my life, and I open myself to receive love and prosperity. By doing so, you will be saying clearly that you are no longer afraid, that you are ready to open yourself to change, that you accept the guidance that has been given to you. And listen carefully to this invitation that comes like an echo from above. If this message has resonated within you, if you feel it as a confirmation of what your soul already knew, thank the universe with a small but powerful gesture. Give this message a like, because that act is a way of committing yourself to your own spiritual process. By doing so, you not only support this space, you also open yourself to receiving more signs, more revelations, more guidance to transform your life. It is like telling the universe, "Yes, I am here, I listen, I accept, and I am grateful." And do not forget, once more, I claim my freedom, I claim my destiny, I claim my victory. Gemini, the air around you begins to stir, as if invisible forces move the leaves, as if everything that was still has begun to awaken. It is no coincidence. You are entering a cycle in which nothing can remain hidden. The veils fall, the secrets are revealed, and what once seemed untouchable will be exposed under the clarity of truth. Do you feel it? It is the silent roar of divine justice already walking by your side. Your spirit has been tested in silence. You have faced betrayals that hurt like daggers, broken promises that left scars, paths that seemed to close just when you most needed to move forward. But the tarot shows that all of it was training, that every tear you shed in solitude watered the fertile ground of your destiny. Now those tears transform into seeds of abundance. For nothing you have lived was in vain. Every shadow you faced taught you to recognize your own light, and every chain you carried gave you the strength to value freedom. The card of justice appears in your reading, firm and powerful, not as vengeance, but as balance. Those who mocked you, who doubted your ability, who tried to stop you with lies, will soon see how everything they cast returns multiplied. Divine justice does not fail, does not forget, does not make mistakes. You do not need to raise the sword, the universe will do it for you. Trust that what was sown in malice will be harvested by those who sowed it, and you will reap the fruit of your patience, your faith, and your endurance. Now the cards speak of liberation. There are doors that were closed, locks that seemed impossible to open, but today they begin to creak and give way. The universe does not want to see you a slave. It does not want to see you bound to fear or doubt. It wants to see you fly, because your mission is not small. You were not created to walk with your head down, but to stand tall as a messenger of light. Repeat now this decree, with a firm voice and a burning soul. I claim my freedom, I claim my destiny, I claim my victory. Let it come out of you like a sacred roar, like an echo that resounds in the invisible. For every time you say it, chains weaken, walls tremble, doors open. Love, that fire that has so often hurt you, begins to transform. The universe asks you not to fear feeling again, not to close your heart because of past wounds. What is approaching is not a passing illusion or an empty promise. It is someone entering with sincerity, someone who does not seek to chain you but to walk beside you. That person will be mirror and fire, balm and challenge, for they come not to destroy you, but to help you grow. If you are alone, prepare yourself. The stars speak of unexpected encounters, of connections born suddenly but intensely, like lightning illuminating the night. If you already have a partner, it will be a time of trials that will strengthen the bond, of deep conversations that will bring to light what was hidden. It may hurt, but it will be necessary to heal and rebuild on solid foundations. In finances, prosperity is announced clearly. New opportunities are coming, some so surprising that they will make you doubt. Do not reject anything without analyzing it, for behind what seems small may lie your greatest victory. The universe is giving you resources, but it also asks that you be wise, that you do not waste, that you learn to sow in fertile ground. Not everything that glitters is gold, but what resonates with your intuition will indeed be prosperity. In work, recognition will arrive, though also resistance. Not everyone will be happy with your success, but remember, the eagle does not stop to listen to crows. You keep flying high, keep proving with deeds what others try to overshadow with words. Abundance awaits you, but only if you remain faithful to your purpose and do not let the envy of others extinguish your fire. The tarot also reveals a powerful spiritual message. The guides are aligning your path with synchronicities. Every repeated number you see, every word that comes at the exact moment, every encounter that seems casual, is in reality a confirmation of the divine plan. Do not ignore them. They are near, whispering to you, accompanying you, giving you the strength you need to go on. The color that vibrates with your energy now is purple, the color of royalty, spirituality, and power. Surround yourself with it in objects, candles, meditations, for it will remind you that your lineage is not merely earthly. You are a child of the universe, bearer of a sacred mission. The numbers that resonate in this stage are 8, 13, and 22. They are not just any numbers. They are keys that open portals of transformation. The 8 speaks of karmic justice and material abundance. The 13 announces symbolic death, closure of cycles, and powerful rebirth. The 22 is a master number, symbol of construction, of mission fulfilled, of victory attained. Observe them, repeat them, meditate on them. Now, seal your commitment with a visible act. Write in the comments this phrase as a decree: I accept my mission, I release what binds me, and I receive the victory the universe grants me. Do it, for writing it is materializing it. It is signing a contract with your own destiny. And if this message resonates deep within you, if you feel it as confirmation, as sacred truth, thank the universe with a small but powerful gesture. Give this message a like. It is not a simple click. It is a pact. It is saying, yes, I accept, I open, I receive. It is declaring that you no longer walk with fear, but with faith in the divine guidance that reaches you. Do it, and with that gesture you will open the door to more signs, to more revelations, to more abundance. Gemini, do not forget what today resonates within you. I claim my freedom, I claim my destiny, I claim my victory. Gemini, you have already walked with me through the paths of warning. You have already looked directly at the truth of hidden enemies. You have already felt the weight of divine justice spreading like a mantle over your life. Now comes the moment you were waiting for. The instant when the prophecy transforms into promise, into revelation of what the universe has long prepared for you. Because yes, even though you felt the darkness surround you, even though you thought you were alone, the universe never abandoned you. It was all part of a greater plan, of a stellar map that now begins to shine with clarity. The cards show me the star, one of the most powerful and luminous in the tarot. She comes to you as an unmistakable sign of hope, of divine guidance, of blessings descending directly upon your life. The star tells you not to fear, that your wounds will be healed, that your spirit will be renewed, that what seemed impossible will begin to manifest before you. And in this moment, the entire sky conspires in your favor, because your time of walking in shadow has ended. Gemini, divine justice has already passed judgment, and it is in your favor. Those who tried to stop you will see with their own eyes how you rise, how you bloom, how you reach the victory that has always been yours. Abundance begins to sprout in your life, not as timid drops, but as overflowing rivers. Love arrives with renewing force, and prosperity becomes the faithful companion of your days. In love, the message is clear. The darkness that surrounded your heart will be dispelled. You will no longer walk with a wounded soul. You will no longer give your light to one who did not know how to value it. The universe places in your path a love that does not destroy but builds. A love that does not bind you but propels you. If you are alone, this encounter will come with the force of the inevitable, and though it may confuse you at first, you will recognize it by the peace it brings to your spirit. If you already have a partner, divine justice will cleanse the bond of shadows, tear out the roots of pain, and leave space for trust and union to bloom again. In money, the cards announce triumph. Opportunities that seemed distant arrive unexpectedly. Projects that were sown in silence begin to bear fruit. Efforts that seemed forgotten will be rewarded. Times of expansion, growth, and opening of paths are coming. And although there will be those who try to stop you, remember that what is written in the stars cannot be erased by human hands. This is your season of prosperity, Gemini, and nothing can prevent it. In work, you will receive the recognition you deserve. No more silences, no more invisible efforts. The universe will ensure that your light cannot be overshadowed. Prepare for promotions, for proposals, for doors that open where before there were only walls. And though envy may linger, divine justice will be your shield. Spiritually, you have been elevated. You have passed tests that few could endure. You have withstood storms, and even in the tempest, your spirit remains standing. Now the guides, the ancestors, and the heavenly forces celebrate with you, because the cycle of learning comes to its culmination and a new one begins. A cycle of victory, abundance, and love. The color that vibrates with you in this culmination is white, symbol of purity, rebirth, and connection with the divine. Surround yourself with it, use it in important moments, for it will be like a seal of protection and clarity in all you undertake. The numbers that mark your final triumph are 9, 17, and 33. The 9 announces the closing of cycles, endings that bring liberation. The 17, number of the star, confirms blessing, guidance, and hope. And the 33, a master number, speaks of spiritual mission fulfilled, of divine strength accompanying you in every step. These numbers will come to you at key moments, and when you see them, you will know that victory is already sealed. Now it is time for one last act of faith. Write in the comments this phrase: I accept the victory that belongs to me. I receive the love and abundance that the universe has prepared for me. By doing so, you will be decreeing with your word what is already written in your destiny. And if this message has resonated within you, if you feel in your heart that it was not a coincidence you arrived here, thank the universe with a simple yet powerful gesture. Give this message a like. It is not just support. It is a pact. It is saying, yes, I am ready. Yes, I receive. Yes, I am grateful. With that act, you seal your openness to more signs, to more messages, to more miracles that are already on their way to you. Always remember, even when doubt tries to return, I claim my freedom, I claim my destiny, I claim my victory. This phrase will be your shield, your key, and your banner. And now I bid you farewell, Gemini, but not with a goodbye, rather with an embrace of light. Carry this message in your heart, guard it as a treasure, for it has not arrived by chance. It was sent especially for you, in this instant, in this exact moment of your life. May your soul never forget that you are destined for victory, for true love, and for infinite abundance. Fly high, walk with faith, and never forget, the universe conspires in your favor.